Companies come in all different sizes. For this reason, it's important to find a specific brand of sales organization and be able to stick with it. For my company, Otis Elevator, we're a nationwide organization that, as a whole, does a few billion in sales, but as a local office, does about 25 million. Uh, our settings are really geographical, and this is because we work with different unions. So I work with the Albany office, but my specific territory is the Hudson Valley, which, if you're not familiar with New York, is about an hour and a half north of New York City. So I'm take control of local 138, and the rest of the office is in a separate local from that. Because of this, we have different territories, but we're in charge of equal amounts of work. But with the different salespeople that we have in our office, it tends to be more of a team selling situation. So I specifically do service sales, which is the contracts and repair work for existing elevators. But we also have a team that does modernizations or upgrading existing elevators to the newest model, and a team that does new equipment, which is the installation of new elevators. Uh, Through all this, we kind of help out. One can't be without the other without the other. For instance, with new equipment, they'll put it in, but they'll also need the service sales to come by to assist with contracts and local teamwork, because we don't know each other's information. We have like a base understanding, but to really get into the nitty gritty of it, it takes a, a specific amount of knowledge. Uh, this is all culminated with our weekly SLP meetings, or our service learning programs. We sit there, try to case out our plans for the week, and work with our sales managers to ensure that we're able to hit these goals for not only the week, but then for the month and the year. Uh, a few ways that we could identify different opportunities to improve the sales organization. The first one is, I look from a study around the Aberdeen Group. They found out that salespeople spend more time managing administrative tasks than they do selling. I know from my experience, we have a lot of different programs that I have to upload and get information to, and making sure that, or finding a way to cut that down, would improve our face-to-face time with the customers. Uh, it's tough to kind of put everything together, but that would be something that we'd be able to work with. Also, as we've seen on the LinkedIn Learns, and from an article on Salesforce, it's personalizing incentives for positive sales interactions, or for adding in leads, really would up the ability for up the sales organization and give the sales team something to strive for while doing their work. I know personally, if I had something geared towards me, or something that I absolutely wanted by making an extra sale or making an extra call, I would definitely be all about it. And finally, just having the ability for managers to differentiate between forecasting and understanding the pipeline. So forecasting really is for jobs that we currently have, or jobs that we're closing on, where pipeline is what we see more down the road. There seems to be a different feel with like managers trying to understand what we're forecasting, what we have coming up in the pipeline. Either separating that, or making like each item a different metric, even though it goes against the first thing I mentioned, by trying to spend less time doing administrative tasks. Understanding forecasted jobs that we already have that we're closing, and instilling a different pipeline metric would really affect how we do business by ourselves and moving forward. Through this, I think getting a strong sales organization is definitely within the grasp.